What is up, everybody? How are you going? Welcome back to Chill SMP. We are at my mountain, and I am just hanging out, looking at stuff. I had to bring you out here because I discovered something on our mountain, and I think it is really cool. Check this out. I was in our portal room, and I was looking at the big area where we're going to put the iron farm, and I was like, we still need a redstone room. So I went on the other side, and I made a little door. And then I started digging out a redstone room, and that is going to be on this side, right here-ish. See, this is our office, and then our redstone room will be over here. And I was digging that out, and I came outside because I was like, where is the edge? How far down can we go? And I noticed this. Now I've added a little bit of bricks to this, but you can kind of see what's going on here. It kind of looks like a grandfather clock. Look at it, doesn't it? You got the big area in the top. There's going to be like a big clock face right here. And I've even put ore in there to like simulate the hands, the hour and the minute hands. I'm just kind of like seeing if it's big enough to make a circle that we can actually use to make a clock face. And it kind of is. We might need to make it a little bit bigger, but I put these ledges on there. And it's starting more and more to look like a grandfather clock. And I think that would be super cool is if people come and they see this giant grandfather clock like half buried in the world. And they're like, what in the hell is that? It'll look cool. It'll look magical, and that's what the aesthetic we're going for. So I think this is a new build idea. Ouch. As you can see, the middle here will probably be windows so we can look out. And then below it, I'm thinking we're going to go crazy on some redstone lamps. And I'm going to have to figure out how we can get this pendulum to swing. I'm thinking maybe we can do it with lamps lighting up. Like we'll light up 4 here and then 4 in the middle, and then those will go out and it'll be 4 here, and then we'll get this thing to also actuate back and forth. I don't know. It could be. I think it's doable. I'm not a redstone expert. We might have to consult. We might have to consult a redstone master, but I think it's doable. I think it is so doable. So let me show you the redstone room. Here we are in the portal room. As you can see, our buddy is still here in the boat. But yeah, there's our big hole for our iron farm. And more farms than just that. I don't know what we're going to actually be squeezing in there yet. But then I made a door through here. We're going to make a secret door. Because we're going to have a secret redstone room right in here. I dug all this out. Looks pretty good. I had a beacon in here to help, since already have moved it, but it doesn't matter. We're going to probably move the beacon back in here because I'm thinking we should lower this floor like maybe, I don't know, about 20 blocks. We want a big room, but I think this is going to work. And then right here, this chunk is undecided so far, and then this is where I was digging to get into that window area. You can see here, this is such a cool room, and it's got an awesome view also. You can even take a peek up at the office up there. I don't know. I like it. I like it. It's starting. Things are happening. That's how it goes. We get an idea. We get a crazy idea, and then we just start working on it, and it just grows into something amazing, just like this room did. Well, speaking of growing into something amazing, let's get on with the build today. I mentioned it earlier, in an earlier episode, we're going to make something really cool by the bridges. Well, today we're going to do that. Let's get started. First off, we're going to need some kind of gold armor. That way the piglins don't attack us. So I'm thinking we are going to use this puppy, and let's see if we can get some fire resistance on this. What we got, I'm sure we have a fire protection. Here we go, fire protection 4. Boom. We'll put on breaking 2 on there. Alright, we got an anvil in here. Man, I can't believe we don't even have an anvil in here. What the hell am I doing? We need to redo our our enchanting room, man. That is embarrassing. Here we go. Fire protection, unbreaking, and mending. What do we want to call this? Helm of Fire. Hell yeah. Let's see what it looks like. Woo, it's a gold helmet. Alright, let's get ourselves to the portal room. And let's get ourselves to the nether because that's where we're going for our first resource. I'm going to your home. I'll tell your cousins I said, yeah, come up. And we're here in the nether. Oh my god. This is dangerous. We're gonna have to slow down and be careful. Alright, we need a basalt delta. I don't have a clue where that is. But we're gonna have to make our way. Oh, look at that! There's a bastion right there! I can't wait to raid that puppy. Okay, that guy is not friendly, I don't think, unless we got gold on, which we do. Hey, bud, nothing going on here. Just hanging out with my gold gear, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any gold for you, my man. This place is super spoopy, and I like it. Oh man, look at this! There's a freaking fortress right freaking there. Hell yeah. We're still not where we want to be. Ooh, that looks promising. That looks like where we want to be. And that is exactly the opposite side of where we came from. I'm going to walk all the way back and we'll meet up on the other side. See you in half a jiff. And we're back. And Kitty's got a puffer fish. What are you doing with that? Oh my god, did that not poke you? Oh my god, Yo-Yo. and Pow Pow. Friends forever. Alright, let's get this stuff put away. We've got some netherrack stuff. This is our netherrack box. Basalt, we can put that in there. Polished black, we can put that in there. This is how much blackstone we got. Almost 6 stacks. Pretty good. Pretty good. Put this in there. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's do this. Well, alright, I think the sun is coming up. It's time to get started on this. We've got our base already designed and ready to go. Let's start frogging. Need some stepstones to get up here. Let's start frogging. This frog statue was originally designed by a person named Bit Gardener. Go check out their channel if you would like to learn how to build this thing. It's called an automatic frog fountain. And in their design, they use daylight sensors for the water to come on and off. But I'm going to use a timer because I want it to come on and off way more frequently. But definitely go give them a look. They have really awesome stuff on their channel. What is he doing under there? He's stuck. Come on, bud. Come on, get out. Get out of there. Alright. Out of the frog. Everyone out of the frog. Y'all need to sit right there. Oh my god, you're in the way. And let's see. I think underneath here is just fine for a little doohickey. Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect for a little something or other. So, this is what we're going to put down there. I did a little research. This is a Etho hopper clock. And it is amazing. So, the original guy who did the frog, he had it hooked up with daylight sensors, but I just plugged those in and it didn't work. I don't know what the deal is, but I also want the frog to alternate the water on and off during the daytime. I don't want it to just be on all the time and then off all the time. I'd rather have it alternating with like a clock, so every 5 minutes it turns on or off. So that's how we're going to do that with this. This is your first redstone class. So what we got is we got two hoppers facing into each other. And each of those have a comparator on the end. So when you put something in here, it says, oh, there's something in here, and it sends the power to this block, which in turn powers the piston, which in turn moves the redstone. Oh, that's so loud. Which in turn moves the redstone and locks the opposite hopper. The same thing happens on this one. So the whole idea of it is you put a stack in here, and it's slowly giving the signal, slowly going through, and then once it's emptied, it'll push it the other way. There it goes, see? So what that does is, if we have a redstone line coming out of it, it'll be on for a little while. And then when all the items are done going through the hopper clock, it moves to the other side, and then the power is cut off. Look at that! Is that not the coolest thing ever? And we can make it last as long as we want, depending on how many items we put in there. So if we put a whole stack of something, it could take quite a while for it to cycle. So we can actually time it however long we want. So yeah, that's what we're building over there. Let's do that. Let's put all this stuff in there and get it working. And then we will have an amazing frog. And it's going to be amazing. Oh my god. I've totally screwed this up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I swear to god, we've screwed this up somehow. Oh! Durr, the pistons! Alright, put the pistons in. One right there. One right there. And this is ready to go now. That's all we needed. That's all that we needed. That's all that we needed. It's already started up because something fell in the hopper. Alright. Stop that. Stop that! Alright, let's see. 64 stone. We know it's working because we just heard it going off. So when this thing gets all the way done, spilling all those into the other hopper, it's going to go floop, and it's going to send power to here, and we should have our frog spitting water. But first, let's go up here, and we got to make sure we got some water in there. Oh, look, it switched on! It is a frog! It is glorious. It is fantastic. Let's wait for it to turn off. It should be working. However long it takes 64 items to go through the hopper is how long it'll take. And there it is! That was amazing. It did it all by itself. It is working 100%. Now time to make it look pretty. Hell yeah! Dude, it just came on! That's awesome! Love it! I freaking love it. What the hell is going on? Oh, I forgot there's goats in here now. I have acquired 2 goats. Both of them are missing a horn. But my goal is to get them to try to ram me, and then I can get their horn. Might have to make some baby goats also. But yeah. They keep ramming the cow, What to do, what to do. I still want to make this thing happen. This is a squiggly tree. It's going to be a squiggly tree. It's going to be a lot bigger, though. So going to have to put leaves on it. It's going to be like the counterpart to this tree. I just really, I wanted a squiggly tree. And then over there, you can see something else happening, too. I got a little bit of a whim one night, and I flew around, and I kind of measured out the exact places where we're going to be building these other buildings. So we got the windmill. Did I mess with the windmill? I don't think I did the windmill house, but this one, that one, that one, that one, that one. And these are all locked in. I don't know what they're going to be yet, but the area that they're going to take up is definitely marked out. And yeah, this is one of the builds. It's going to be a house right here with a big, huge wizard tower, and this is going to be all crooked and rickety looking. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I love it. I can't wait to do this. I've got so many ideas, and like we're slowly getting the blueprints down for everything. Oh yeah, and I added this too. What do you think about the swing? Love it. Marshmallow's up there. Hey, Marshmallow. Feel like coming down today, Marshmallow? Okay, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, Marshmallow just pretty much stays in her tree. She has claimed this tree, and it is hers. I'm giving it to her. She lives in it. It is Marshmallow's tree. We also have this area. I'm thinking Panda Sanctuary down in here somewhere. We'll have to scoop that out. It's a small area. But I'm thinking we could move the squiggle tree somewhere else. We could just pull all this out. And then we could have all this open. I kind of want some kind of steps coming up though, because we used to have the steps right here. Those are long gone. But before I start terraforming this area and putting vines and ivy and all that everywhere, I'm also going to figure out some mud blocks underneath here instead of the stone is going to look way better. And of course, we've got to get some lily pads. We've got to go get those out in the wild. I don't think I have any. We need all kinds of stuff like that for frogs. But this place is going to be frog-tastic. You will see. Man, it always seems like it's always nighttime here. Once the village goes in, we're going to have to light this place up good. Because I don't know, it's always twilight or nighttime here. It's weird. I've been waiting for dawn to start filming, and then by the time we do anything, look, it's already the sun's going down. Well, hell, let's go up here and watch the sunset. Love doing that. I love watching stuff. You gotta stop and watch the sunsets now and again. Alrighty, let's see. Where are we at on this? What are we gonna do? I gotta make a decision. I feel like we could just line all this out of here. And put the squiggle tree somewhere else. The squiggle tree probably would be better off somewhere else. Not so close to the, that tree. The squiggle tree could probably be way back here. Actually, maybe the squiggle tree needs to go right here on this little pedestal right here. The perfect place for a giant squiggle tree. This is going to require the beacon because we're going to be ripping out a lot of land here. So I'm going to go get the beacon and we will start this. Let's do this. And we're back. People, I have a confession to make. I have made a grave, huge mistake. The biggest mistake ever. Remember back when we were talking about making a path and maybe using ore blocks for the paths? Next time I have a stupid idea like that, won't you give me a smack? That was the dumbest idea ever. But it was worth it. Look what we have. Look what we have, peoples. The frog statue is complete, and the cave is complete, and all of the decorations are complete, and everything in the path looks completed. It looks so amazing. I can't believe it. I love how this turned out. I freaking love it. I put in so much time. Most of the time was getting this dang deep slate. Oh my god, what a grind. I would spend 2 hours and I would only walk away with maybe 32. But this deep slate lapis, man, I had to use it. It was the perfect block. So I was thinking, what is the perfect block to use in a magical fantasy village? And of course, the most magical blocks that there are in the game, the amethyst and the lapis. And I didn't want to use the regular lapis ore because it just didn't look cool. It was too bright colored like this. The darker stuff just looks better. It's a little bit busier, and the blue is just a little tinge of blue in there makes the purple pop. And then we also got moss blocks. That's the rest of the path. I had already made these kind of around the fountain because I wanted to light it up a little bit more, and I ended up taking it all the way over here. And I might do this through the whole village. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see what happens. But we've got this border around the big tree. I'm thinking this will be our panda area. Right here. And I'm thinking we're going to probably use those same tough chiseled blocks that we used right there and right there. We're going to put that around here and then put glass going up. And then I don't know what we're going to do with this yet, but it's going to be decorated. But man, check out this frog statue! It turns on and off by itself. It looks amazing. Let's check out this cave. Look at this. This is something I'm really proud of. I wish we could do this easier because these are cattails. If you've ever lived in like the northern hemisphere, you might have seen these in ditches and stuff. They look like corn dogs. But they're amazing. They're really soft and they're really cool, and wherever there's a swamp, there's always the cattails. But I made these out of spruce logs. One of them might be dark. No, those are spruce. And some green tinted glass panes, but we can't have them too close together because then they connect. So you have to have them catty cornered like that. And we got some of the butterfly bushes in here. Not the butterfly bushes. What are they called? The firefly bushes. I collected a bunch of those. We got a bunch of the sea moss going down here. Give our pond some muckiness. I also put in some mud down in there. You saw me put the vines and everything else. And then I extended this. This was level right here, but I felt like the frog needed more of a cave. So I kind of made a big bubble over the top of them with dirt, and then we took the bone meal and some moss blocks and changed it all into moss blocks. And we had some azaleas grow, so I popped one with the bone meal, and look, we got this cool bent tree. And it bends over the top of the path, which I love. This path is getting so good. Like, this whole place is coming together, like, ridiculously. I love it. And we still got so much more to do. We still got so many more cool things. So much more. We've only touched the surface of this iceberg. But this is awesome. So now we got a nice little tree here. Or a nice little hill. I'm thinking maybe make a little bunny hole in there and put some rabbits. Maybe a rabbit spawner down in here. I don't want them to spawn in the cave, though. That would be weird. There's rabbits in the frog cave. But yeah, it's complete, guys. It's done. Oh my god. I think we have quite a few. I think we have a few stacks, so we can get our pathway going through. This is probably enough. Maybe make it up one of these hills. Or maybe we could do around the tree. I'm thinking that's probably the best idea. Because the tree's pretty much done, except for the path around it. So if we do the path, it'll be good. I'm also thinking about maybe not doing this through the whole village. Maybe we can alternate with the path like this and just randomly drop in blocks. I don't know. Still working out the details. We've got lots of time to do this as well because we haven't really even started on any of the village buildings. But we will. I already got plans for the first one. The first one's going to be right over here. And I got a really cool idea for it. It's going to be a cookie house. But that's all I'm going to tell you. Well, guys, I had such a good time building this. I hope you guys had fun watching me build it and had fun hanging out. Please don't forget to make a comment down below. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. It's free. All that stuff definitely helps out the channel, and I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, so that would help if we got some more views. Share the video with everybody. Till then, I will see you in the next one, guys. Through good times and bad, stay awesome!